too pale. Good afternoon to one and all, and welcome back to the Raymond Eagleshaw Technical Center for the commencement of what promises to be an exciting clash between the Uprising and the Salsa Ballers. We do know that the Uprising are currently placed fourth in the league with 4 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses, giving them a total of 13 points. While the Salsa Ballers they are currently in ninth place with 2 wins and 6 losses, giving them a total of 6 points. The top goal scorer for the Salsa Ballers has been the man Finley, who has a total of 6 goals so far for the tournament. It's going to be the Uprising kicking from the right of screen to the left in their gray and black. Well, it's going to be the Salsa Ballers from left to right in their yellow and black kits. It's Rose Middle and Umbrella and Nutsy, the assistant referees, fourth official Josiah John. If you had to look for danger man in this game, you would have to say for the Uprising, it's that man Rene Thomas, of course. He has some 5 goals for the tournament, as well as the man Stephen, the man they call Fu, who has 3 goals for the tournament. While for the upper for the Salsa Ballers, it's the man Finlay, the aforementioned Finlay, as well as Naldo, the man Charmaine Charles, who he has 2 goals for the tournament so far. It's the Salsa Ballers with the man Salo Gukaran. Over on the left hand side, looks out wide. It's Salsa. A poor giveaway in the midfield. It's going to be the Uprising looking to move forward. Now all the way back, looking for Trey Gums. Is going to be out for an Uprising throw. It's Trey over on the far side. Because we've seen a change in the defensive line for the Uprising. It's been the man Kimani Hodge. He's a recent addition to the side. He's moved into that defensive line to partner Ashan. Here comes the man Fu over on the far side. Fu puts a cross into the box to the back post and maybe a bit overhit. And it's back with... Shot comes in now and rather tame effort in the end and easy walk for goalkeepers out for a goal kick. Eric Kukuran. Eric finds Naldo. Naldo foul looking for Finley. Picked up by... That's going to be on the left-hand side. Look like the man Zav there. I think that's Zav here playing on the left-hand side. We still yet to receive the team sheets. Rennie intercepts. Rennie with the man, and look like that's Kerry. Of course, you know that the Salsa Ballers have 3 of the Gukarans, of course, Kerry, Eric, and Salo. It's going to be a ball coming into the box. Over on the left-hand side of play for the Uprising. Ball chipped in. Header going up and cleared by Gukaran. Now it's on the left-hand side. Looking forward is trying to find Finley, but a bit too wide there. And it's out for a throw-in. Trey takes it quickly. Back with Trey. Looking to move forward. A good turn. Back with Trey Gums again. Now it's Ashawn Hodge. Trey Gums. Ball forward and the Uprising are looking to break. Foo. Oh, but well intercepted there. I think that's Bendy over there, the number 17. Now it's Rennie. Rennie in the battle with Naldo. Naldo wins the battle. Kerry. Given straight to the man Jarvis Jones. Jarvis. Ball forward now. Foo. Jarvis. Ball over the top looking for Zav. On the left hand side. Ball cut back. Very good walk there. All the way back towards Foo. Foo, can he get a shot off? In the end, he's not able to. Back here with the number 5. Inside finds Jarvis. And Jarvis gives it away Neil, but straight back to Jarvis. Oh, out wide. Oh, that's a great challenge. And he's looking for a ball in. Ooh, and a miscommunication between him and the number 17. And it's Naldo. Naldo looking to send Finley running, but in the end runs all the way out for Foo. Jarvis. This one is intercepted, but only as far as Jarvis. Now Naldo. Naldo the number 9. Looking out wide, a good ball out wide as well. Now finding Finley. Finley looking to run. Finley against Ashawn. Finley's going to win that race easily. Finley. Ball coming across there, and it's a bit of a tussle in and around the penalty area. And the defender did just enough. Zav. And this one is played out. It's going to be a throw into the Salsa ballers. Neil, who's also been moved out of the defense originally. He's gone into more of a midfield role as Neil. I think that's Adrian Carter. Finds Ashawn. Good ball inside into the midfield and an even better ball out wide there on the volley. It's the Uprising looking to break forward. A bit of a misplace there on the pass. Back with the Uprising. Foo. And just sent a long and hard down the field by Eric. Ashawn is it backward, but dangerously. And Antoine, they had to do very well to take it out of the path of Finley, but very composed walk there by the man Antoine. It's Jarvis. Back into the midfield with the Uprising. Rennie driving. Rennie, very good ball through. It's Foo. Foo didn't get the shot off. A fantastic ball by Renee, and Foo couldn't get it under control. Zav. Foo. Jarvis. Carty. Oh, that's a poor pass again. And cleared for only as far as Ashawn Hodge. Adrian Carty. Zav. Inside to Foo. Here come the Uprising. Good touch there. Looking for some support. Goes all the way back to Adrian Carty. Now Jarvis Jones. Jones finds Gums. Trey Gums on the far side. Back with Jarvis Jones. Over to Trey Gums. Back with Jarvis Jones again. Jarvis looking for the ball out wide, and the player is offside over there. That's going to be out for a goal kick or an offside. Either way, it's with the Salsa ballers. Trey Gums. Looking inside, he's going to find Fu. Fu, it's a great challenge by Fu. And Fu, shot comes in and... Ooh. Keeper, a bit risky there. And gives it straight away. It's Zav. Now with Carty. Jarvis Jones. Pressure being applied, but no harm done. This with Trey Gums. Now Jarvis. Now it's a good ball out wide to find Zav. And Zav puts a ball in, and the keeper does well to hold on in the end. Oh, but the distribution has not been good by the keeper at all today. It's Kerry. And now it's with... Oh, that's a good ball forward, but you can see that Finley was in an offside position. Finley just wasn't able to time the run, and it's going to be an offside call. But give it straight away. Here come the Salsa ballers. But there's no one in the box in support. You can see the box is completely empty for the Salsa ballers. And give it straight back to the Uprising. Kimani. Looks out wide. Has options roaming, and in the end it's cleared out well. It's a throw-in to the Uprising. Here come the Salsa ballers. Oh, overhit there on the pass. And Adrian Carty can clear. Finds Zav. Jarvis. Very good one too. It's Zav again. Zav chips it over the top. Good ball. And Fu couldn't get the touch. Shot coming in. And the keeper overruns it. And eventually falls on it somewhat. And Eric and the keeper having a miscommunication. And it's out for a corner. A comedy of errors there. And that could have led to a very golden opportunity. And the keeper, unsure, just cleared it out. Very, very risky there. Extremely risky. Corner comes in. Good ball into the back post, and Zav couldn't get the ball down. He had to jump. He got a boot to it, but couldn't keep it down. And it's going to be the Salsa ballers who are somehow still 0-0. Eric. Long kick forward. Back with Ashawn Hodge. Hodge. Now Carty. Carty finds Jones. Jones the turn. Jones. Good strength there by Jarvis Jones. Jones. Just did a bit too much there and ran into some problems. Kerry gives it away. But luckily for him, it's out, and it's going to be a throw-in to the Salsa ballers. It's Kimani Hodge. An overhit on the pass there. Ball inside is looking for Finley. Finley. Shot coming in there, but it might go all the way out for a throw. A rather wild effort on the part of Finley. We now finally have the lineup. So for the Salsa ballers, it's Buchanan number 17, Bradley number 16, Naldo Shamaine Charles number 9. There's Roy Finley, the number 8. Kerry Gokaram, number 4. Eric Gukaran, number 10. Solomon Gukaran, the number 7. Neil Gums in number 2. Rakode Hodge in number 6. Shaquem Lake in number 15. And it's the Uprising with a shot coming in there, but no harm done. It's out for a goal kick. It looks like Tivon Richardson, the last player in the lineup for the Salsa Ballers. Eric with the ball forward, taken down by Naldo. Naldo looking for Finlay, but well read in the end by Ashan, and back with Antoine. Antoine, back to Ashan. Very good ball movement by the Uprising. Looking for the long ball forward. He did have full running, but now it's going to find full again and cleared up by Eric. For the Uprising, it's Matthew Brown, the number 17. Adrian Carty, number 5. Xavier Devonish, the man Zav, number 19. Stefan Fiat Ku, the man Fu, the number 4. Davin Fleming, the number 8. Commander Hodge, number 24. Trey Gums, the number 13. Javis Jones, the number 7. Antoine Laurent in goal, number 13. And Rene Thomas, the number 10. Long ball forward. It's with Fu. Leaves it to Matthew Brown. Now Javis Jones. Here's Javis driving forward. Javis looking for the through ball. Put under some pressure by Kerry, and Javis wins it. Now back with Matthew Brown. Otwell is going to find Davin. Davin with the ball across. Looking for... Oh, the shot coming in there is no harm to the goal. A weak effort in the end by Rene Thomas. Here come the Uprising again. It's Rennie. Rennie ball through, looking for Fu, and Fu puts it in off the post and finally gets in. Finally, the ball goes into the net. Rennie Thomas, in the 16th minute of play, makes it 1-0 for the Uprising. The ball looked for all money like it was in off the boot of the man Fu. But in the end, Rennie Thomas was able to put it into the back of the net, and it is 1-0. Here come the Uprising again. It's going to be Fu. Fu. Out wide. And Davin skies it. Here comes the Uprising. Ronaldo loses out, and it's Javis. Javis is going to find Rennie. And ball goes out of touch. It's going to be out for a corner kick to the Uprising. Well, you can see that one man that's missing for the Salsa Ballers is a player who played a very key role in that last game. The man Donnie, he is out for this game as it's going to be a corner kick to the Uprising. Ball come. Good ball in and cleared off the line. Matthew, no, that was a Sean Hodge, it looked like, who came in there with runs in their post, flicked towards the far post, and cleared off the line by Gokaran. It's going to be another corner. You can see that they've been working on their set pieces, have the Uprising. Another good ball comes in. This time cleared away by Salo. Tree puts it in. Cleared. No back with Jarvis. Jarvis gets his shot blocked and now cleared further upfield. It's Finley. Finley is not going to win this one. It's Adrian Carty. A toss in the midfield is going to result in an Uprising throw. Forward, it's Naldo. I was looking for Finley, but Finley wasn't on the same page. And Antoine, he back in goal for the Uprising. I'm not seeing the man Rashad, who is the usual goalkeeper, so Antoine is back in nets, as it's going to be Finley. Oh, great challenge by Matthew Brown. And Jarvis picks it up. Jarvis Jones. Jarvis sends Zav running. Zav is very, very fast, but not fast enough to keep that one in play. That's going to be a throw-in. Zav, a former track champion at the high school level. They do have two former track champions playing on either wing for them. And Zav and Davin, two very, very fast individuals. Rennie up against Eric, and free kick goes the way of the Uprising. Free kick in a very dangerous spot. You know, Jarvis Jones, he can strike a very good free kick. It looks like it's going to be Trey Gums, so it probably won't be a shot. It's probably going to be a cross to the back post. Trey puts a good ball in there and not too far away from the far corner. Good placement, and the young keeper, I don't know if he would have had that one covered. Eric gives it straight to Matthew Brown. Jarvis. Carty. Jones. Giving away, it's going to be Kerry. Finds, I think that's Shaquem, looking forward, looking for Naldo. Naldo's going to find Finley, but the pass is behind him. And Tree clears it forward. Davin Fleming. Davin loses out, but looks to win it back. Davin comes away with it. Very good walk there by Davin Fleming. Davin looking inside towards Rennie. And that was with, looks like that's Lake. Shaquem Lake, I believe. No, that's actually the number 6 for them in the form of Rakode Hodge. Now it's back with Shaquem Lake. Gokaran under pressure. Back with Lake out for a throw-in. Kerry. Boots it forward into Naldo. Naldo's in space. Naldo's going to send Finley running, and Kimani does well to intercept. That was Jarvis Jones. Jarvis finds Davin Fleming. Now Gums. Looking for and finding Fleming, but running himself into problems at Gokaran. Solomon. Rakodi. Naldo. That was Finley. Finley looking to get on the line. Finley. And out, it's going to be a throw in to the Salsa Ballers. 1-0. 1-0 in the 24th minute of play. Goal coming off the boot of Rene Thomas. And the Salsa Ballers, they're going to have to fight from behind. It's the Salsa Ballers. A very advanced position. Oh, very good skill being shown there. And here comes the Salsa Baller. Shot coming in by Naldo. Over the bar. Tree. Finds Rennie. Good ball out wide towards Zav. Zav down the line. Chips it in towards the far post. And over the goal is going to be a goal kick. Naldo. Intercepted now by Trey Gums. Now it's Salo. Looking to get forward. It's Naldo. And he's taken down. Referee says, get up. Jarvis Jones. Fu. Back with Jones. Inside is looking for and will find Matthew Brown. Matthew looking to send Fu running header one by Kerry. Back with Salo. Here comes Adrian. Good interception by Adrian. Adrian is going to find Rennie. Looking for Adrian again. Matthew. I was looking for Rennie, but wasn't able to find him there in the end. It's going to be a throw into the Uprising. Jones. Looking for the ball forward, cut out by the Salsa Ballers. Neal gets all the way out wide, looking towards, I think that's Brad down there. Cut out by Kimani Hodge. Now Matthew Brown and immediately puts his hand up in apology. You can see it was a misplaced pass there by the man Matthew Brown. Throw in to come. Here comes the Uprising again. Rennie driving. Rennie. Now it's back with Lake. Gets his ball forward and Rakodi is running onto this one. Rakodi hits it inside and Naldo gets it under control. Naldo back out wide towards Rakodi. Rakodi is going to get this one taken off his boot there by Adrian Carty and out for a throw-in. And you can see there's a player down for There's a player down for the Salsa Ballers. Over there, right in the center circle. Looked like that was Salo Gokaran, but he's back up on his feet now. The referee's making his way over to the Salsa Ballers dugout. He blows the whistle for play on, but nobody was ready for the Uprising to get the throw in. You saw a lot of Salsa Ballers players making their way over to the dugout looking for a drink of water, it looked like. Up play can finally resume. It's Adrian Carty. Carty. Brown. Brown is going to send Rennie running. Rennie Thomas. Rennie down the byline. Rennie. Ball comes across. Good partial save. Keepers coming out and out for another corner. I don't know if that's Tivan Richardson who was in goal. That was listed there, but it's a very adventurous keeper, to say the least. Ball coming in, headed clear. Tree puts a good ball in and on the Valles Kimani hard shoe slices it. And Solo's gonna make his way back onto the field now. This goal kick is taken long. Picked up by Matthew Brown. Now it's with Carty. Jones looking for the ball towards Zavaz. Lake is sleeping, but in the end gets it clear. It's out for a throw-in. Is it going to be a corner, it looks like? Yes, this is going to be a corner for the Uprising. Ball comes into the box, in towards the back post and over everybody. Picked up by the Uprising. Looks to chip it towards Matthew Brown, who was arriving late. Now Sean picks it up, but cleared upfield by the Uprising. Adrian Carty. Javis Jones. And looks to send the man running, and referee blows for offside. Assistant referee Ambrad on the far side has called Rennie Thomas offside. It was a good finish, but the assistant referee called it offside, and the goal will not count Rennie looking to add to his tally, wasn't able to do so. Matthew Brown. Referee says play on. It's Jarvis Jones. Jones. Ball forward, looking for Fu, and cleared now only as far as Rakodi. Here comes Fu. Fu is going to find Jarvis. Jarvis shoot with the left foot and save in the end made by the goalkeeper. It looks like that's going to be Rakodi. Looks to find Neil again. Neil bustling forward and back with Ashan. Ashan to Jarvis. Yeah, under some pressure from Naldo, but no problem for him. He's going to find Kimani, who sends it forward, and Eric sends it back. Straight back to Adrian Carty. Zav. Here's Zav down the line. Zav still going. Zav. And a bit of body there. A very strong walk by Lake, but it's back with Adrian Carty. Matthew Brown. Oh, here come the Uprising, and he goes down in the box. Penalty. Penalty, the signal by the referee. Referee Rose says it's a penalty. He was taken down from behind, and it's going to be the Uprising looking to add to the tally. In the 36th minute of play, it's a penalty to the Uprising. Looks like it's going to be Jarvis Jones, the man who's going to take this one for the Uprising. It's Jarvis Jones. Jones. And it's saved! Jarvis Jones put it right down the middle. The keeper did not move. And it's going to remain 1-0. Jones with a very straight run up. Put it straight at the keeper. And the keeper made no mistake. Jarvis Jones has missed the penalty, and will this come back to bite the Uprising? You can see they're sending another man forward. It's Kimani Hodge, the other center back, so they don't have both center backs forward. Corner comes into the back post. Cleared only as far as Trey comes. It's a lethal volley. Makes it all the way out wide. A shot coming in there. Back out for Jones. Jarvis slips and he is not having the best of times right now. He's really not having the best of times. Zav. Adrian Carty. Inside towards Fu. Fu finds Matthew Brown. Brown unleashes a shot and good save. Good save in the end because that was a ferocious strike from Matthew Brown. And from some 40 yards out about, it was a very, very good effort and an even better save. The keeper is earning every bit of his coach's trust right now. Saving a penalty and then saving a very, very good effort from Matthew Brown. It's going to be another corner. Ball floated in. Good ball in to the back post. And the shot never came off. Good ball in towards Zav there at the back post. And he wasn't able to get the shot off. Goal kick. Here's Jarvis. Jones sends it out wide towards Fu. Oh, and a miscommunication between Fu and Zav, and it's out for a throw to the Salsa Ballers. Until the 40th minute of this first half. And Rosas having none of it sends him way back. Throw given straight back to the Uprising, but cleared. Only as far as Matthew Brown. Matthew with too heavy a touch and can be cleared by Buchanan. But Jarvis sends all the way back with Trey, who goes even further back to Sean Hodge. Trey Gums. Hodge. Jones. Gums. Jones. Brown. Was looking to send Rennie Thomas running. Rennie on a shot coming in from Eric. He saw the keeper off his line there, but it wasn't on target. He did see that Antoine, who has not been called into action much in this first half, was off his line. He tried to go for the chip, but wasn't able to get it on target. Davin. Looking back for Trey. Trey goes down, but Rennie sends Fu running. Fu can't get the ball under control. Here comes Racordi. Racordi gives it straight to Jarvis. Here's Jarvis. Shot comes in wide of the target. Good effort though by Jarvis Jones. Goal kick taken, given straight to the Uprising. It's Brown. Fu. Fleming. Rennie. Shot coming in here. Save for the keeper. Ball chipped high. It's Fu with the header. And the volley went straight into the keeper's arms. He volleyed it straight to the keeper. And that's going to be a free kick to the Salsa Ballers. The header came in from Fu straight to Zav, and he put it straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Eric. Plays it forward. Giving away, it's going to be Davin. Davin, ball forward looking for Rennie, but too heavy on the pass there, and Eric sends it into tomorrow. A very, very long clearance there by Eric, out for a throw-in. Brown. Trey Gums the ball forward. Giving straight back to the Salsa ballers. It's Eric. Looking long. Kimani hits it backward, and Ashawn is going to leave it for goalkeeper Antoine. Antoine was very competent with his feet. Finds Adrian Carter. He's been deployed at right back before for the Uprising, but with Trey moving from midfield to defense, he has been shifted over to left back. It's Trey Gums. Fu. Ooh, and a giveaway there. It's going to be Salo Gokarem. Looking forward, he's going to find Finley. Finley puts it wide. Into the last minute of this first half, plus whatever added time, and it's still 1-0. Goal coming off the boot of Renee Thomas, who his 6th goal of the season. Here comes Zav. Zav showing off that track speed. Zav cuts inside. Zav puts the ball in, and the keeper gets it under control. Here's Brad. Brad on the left-hand side. And it's Trey with the throw. And the throw goes the other way according to the referee. As we're going to see the added time now being held up by 4th official John. It is 2 minutes. So 2 minutes of added time as it's going to be the Salsa ballers. Rennie sends Davin running. Davin on the right-hand side. Davin looking to add one more before the half is done. Ball comes in, and it's behind Fu. Zav picks this one up. Zav finds Adrian Carty. Adrian. Tough touch. It's going to be a throw to the... Ooh, throw goes the way of the Salsa ballers. It's Javis. Goes for a very audacious attempt. And he's not had his best half of football by any stretch of the imagination. It's been rather disappointing by his standards. His very, very high standards. It's with Ashawn Hodge. On a battle with Finley, and Finley's going to win that one there. Finley's going to send... It's Naldo, and the header had to be won there. Going to walk in the end by the Uprising. That's Zav, I believe, on the defensive end. No, it's Adrian Cortez. The player goes down for the Uprising. That's Rennie. It's going to be a free kick. We have had the 2 added minutes. Jones clips it forward. And the keeper jumps, and that's going to be the halftime whistle. So we've had 1 half of football. It's been a very exciting half of football. But we've only had 1 goal. It's the Uprising going into the halftime whistle with a 1-goal advantage. The Uprising 1. Salsa Ballers 0. Well, welcome back to the Raymond Eagle Shark Technical Center, and we could immediately see that Naldo, he's looking for a goal. He's trying to find one to bring his team back onto level terms. And he let go a ferocious shot there using his speed and was almost able to penetrate the defenses. On the right-hand side, no. Salsa ballers again. Matthew Brown, no. Here's Davin. Davin puts the ball across, and Tivon is again not looking secure, but doing just enough. That's been the story of Tivon today. He's not a goalkeeper, but he's doing the job. Here's Davin. Davin Fleming. No finds Rennie. And Rennie goes down with what appears to be an injury. Well, Rennie has gone down. He's back on his feet partially, and it's going to be a free kick to the Uprising. And he's just getting his boots back in order. Rennie to deliver this ball into the box. A good calling ball, and Tivon again using his athleticism. And finally, the referee is going to have a talking to the players because they have been putting a lot of pressure on the goalkeeper, especially in a 6-yard area. Tivon, he is not a natural goalkeeper, but he's done a commendable job in goal for the Salsa ballers here today. Brad loses out. It's going to be Salsa ballers throw. Throw going long, and all the way out of touch is going to be back with the Salsa ballers for another throw. Salo. And Trey clears it high and out for another throw. Now it's going to be picked up by Neil. And the shot by Finlay is a bit wild in the end, and out for a goal kick. Well, coming up in the nightcap, the Roaring Lions will be taking on the Diamonds FC2. The Roaring Lions looking to secure their place at the top of the table after gaining a victory over the Ducks United. They can look to put further gap between themselves and the Ducks, while the Diamonds are looking to climb up the table. Ball coming across. Good ball coming across, but Traders well, and Davin will pick it up. Oh, but good tracking down there by Brad, and Brad hacks him down in the box. That's going to be a free kick to the Uprising. A very cynical challenge there by Brad. Just tried to take him down. Foo. Sorry, that's Rene, sorry. And it's going to find, no, Solomon will intercept. Solomon Gukaran out for a Salsa ballers throw. Solomon. Cleared long by Trey. And it's going to be Fu who's trying to spin off Kerry and not able to do so. Here's Javis. Finds Davin. Davin trying to get inside of Solomon, but not able to do so. And in the end, picked up by Devon. Devon boots it long upfield. And header one by Brad. Here comes Finley. Finley up against Kimani. And the battle is won there by Kimani Hodge. Ball down the line is going to find Davin. And out of touch for an Uprising throw. Here comes the Salsa ballers. Ball cleared long. Naldo. Naldo turns and gives it away. Kimani. And we can see that the player is down for the Uprising. It looks like that's Javis Jones, I think. I think it may be Javis, the man who's down for the Uprising. It's football action here at the Raymond Eagleshaw Technical Center, and you're not missing any football action. And looking ahead to our second game, of course, it's the Roaring Lions. I did see them training a few times this week, a couple times at least. A big name is back. A big name is back. I'm not going to spoil it, but a very big name is back for the Roaring Lions, so you won't want to miss out. It's going to be the Roaring Lions taking on the Diamonds FC. I did see some of the Diamonds players filing into the building as well. The likes of Jaden Fleming, as well as some of their other notable names. Of course, Armando. I did say Armando earlier. There's going to be a substitution for the Uprising. It's Davin who's making his way off the field. And his replacement will be the number 6 for the Uprising. And that is Denny Derrick. It's going to be Derrick making his way onto the field. He has started a few games for the Uprising. Derrick was one of their starting players last season. Good ball forward and offside the signal by referee Nutsy here on the near side. It was a very good ball forward there by Zav, looking to send full running, but offside the signal by the Assistant referee here on the near side, the man Nutsy. Uprising again. This one controlled now by Solomon Kukuren, and he looks to go forward. Only as far as Derek, but he was tripped from behind, says the referee. That's going to be a free kick to the Salsa Ballers. Ball goes long, and goalkeeper Antoine is going to have no problems with it. He looks solid today. Antoine, he's not had much to do, but he's done well in controlling the pace of the game for the Uprising. It's Fu, Javis, Brown, Gums, and it's going to be out for an Uprising throw. Brown, Jones. Oh, and a poor pass in the end, and Eric's in trouble. Rennie puts it over the bar. Risky walk there from the Salsa Ballers defense, and Rennie latched onto it, but wasn't able to put it on target. Here come the Uprising again, and Derek can't get his feet under control. Throw into the Salsa Ballers. Kukuren sends it upfield. It's going to be Neil. And the hill was looking for Javis. Now Zav is going to find Carty. Back with Zav Devonish. Javis Jones takes a long touch and loses out. Matthew Brown over to Adrian Carty. Well, that's a poor pass and almost put his team in trouble there. Sean had to clear, and Brown goes out wide looking for Derek. A beautiful ball by Matthew Brown. Derek with a ball down the line. And Fu is in. Fu! Will he take the shot? In the end, it's cleared. Only as far as Trey. Trey, let's go on. This one is clear. Matthew Brown finds Javis. And here comes Dracodi. Finds Naldo. Naldo out wide for Rakodi again. This one cleared by Ashan. Very calm head at the back. He did have Matthew Brown to accompany him at the start of the season, Ashan. And seemed to be Matthew Brown's line at first, but Ashan has taken over and has allowed for Matthew to push into midfield and commanded to slide into the defensive line. And Ashan has led his line very well. As you can see that the player has gone down. That's going to be a free kick. And Zav is not happy at all. Not happy whatsoever there. Free kick to the Uprising. 1-0. Goal coming off the boot of Rennie. On the ball is over the top, and Tivon does what he needs to do in the end again. What a challenge by Matthew Brown. Tussle for the ball is One in the end, but Matthew Brown has been doing that in the midfield. And they have a very good balance in the midfield due to the Uprising. You can see that with Matthew Brown moving into the midfield along with Javis Jones and one of Rene or Fu. Oh, that's a very good ball forward, and Fu can't get it on target. But with Matthew moving into the midfield, what that has done is it's allowed for them to have three very different types of midfielders and provide some good balance in the midfield. Of course, you have Javis, who's he's a midfield general. He likes to control the tempo of the game. A very good passer of the ball, very good distributor. And the man Matthew Brown moving into the midfield now, he's become more of a destroyer. He's the one who likes to break up the play in the midfield and allows his team to get possession back high up the field. And of course, with one of Fu renamed the midfield, allows for that attacking creative option, that playmaker up the field who creates goal scoring opportunities. It's a very balanced midfield as Matthew overplays this one. That's going to be out and a throw in. You can see another substitute is looking to make his way onto the field for the Uprising, and that seems to be number 24, Sanjay Harrigan. Salo. Throw coming in. Here's Naldo. This one is intercepted now, and it's Zav. Zav coming on the line. Zav. Good walk by Zav. Zav puts the ball and it's blocked and out for a corner. Substitution for the Salsa Ballers. It's the number 15 for them, and the man late coming off, and he's being replaced by the number 11. Who's not listed as it's going to be, is that Rene? Who's made his way off the field, being replaced by Sanjay Harrigan. Corner kick. Ball comes in near post. Can he put a shot in? He does put the shot in, and that's going to be 2-0 to the Uprising. In the 63rd minute of play, the Uprising are able to go 2-0 up. The man Fu adds to his tally, and that's going to be a deeper hole that the Salsa Ballers have to dig themselves out of. 2-0. Fu has his goal, and the Uprising are looking good. Fu grabbing his 4th of the season. And the Uprising are 2 goals to the good. Naldo. Well, you would have to think that if the goals were to come for the Salsa Ballers, they would come from the boots of one of Naldo or Finlay. They have been the 2 main goal scorers for the Salsa Ballers, with Finlay having some 6 goals for the season and Naldo having 2. While Bentley, who's not playing for them today, Bentley, he has 1. And none of the other goals have come from own goals. They've had 2 own goals, so it's going to be a throw-in now. Derek. Tree. Inside is going to find Fu. As we can now see the two teams, they are going to warm up, both the Lions and the Diamonds. Ball comes in. Towards a Derek. Oh, what a save by T-Von. Oh my, what a save there by T-Von Richardson. Getting down very, very quickly with the left hand. It's an absolute blinder, you have to say, because it was struck well by Danny Derrick. Extremely good work by T-Von. He has done his team a job to keep them in this one. He saved the penalty and he's made some spectacular saves. Trey, ball to the back post is too high. That's going to be a goal kick. What a save from T-Von. The reaction time, absolutely splendid. Jones driving forward and loses out. It's Finley. Finds Brad. Brad looking forward for Finley, but Ashawn is there and he leaves for his goalkeeper. That's a free kick for the Salsa Ballers. 2-0. When do the Salsa Ballers go to their bench? Here's Naldo. Oh, it's taken down there. The referee sees nothing wrong with it. He's also played on for the Uprising. This ball's going to run out now, and that's going to be a throw into the Salsa Ballers. Salo goes long. And that's going to be a foul there. And Naldo is not happy. Neither is the guy that looks like. Brad is absolutely furious. Naldo isn't happy. Ball fouled by Trey. T-Von does well there in the end. Again, T-Von, he doesn't have the ins and outs of being a goalkeeper, but he does. He has some tremendous reaction time, and his anticipation has been very good as well. Oh, here comes the Uprising. On the left-hand side, Uprising, looking to get the ball into the box. And eventually it gets cleared. And as far as Matthew Brown is going to find a Fu. And Fu slips and in the end can't keep it in play. That's going to be out for a goal kick. Here come the Salsa Ballers. Long ball forward and no trouble for Antoine. Here come the uprising now. Bit of into an action going on. Fu finds Derek. Now Sanjay Harrigan. Still going Harrigan. Now Fu. Back with Jones. Fu. Jones in space. Jones gets a shot. Now Sanjay can't get it under control. And cleared out by Salo. Ball comes in. Header is won by the Salsa Ballers. Sanjay in a battle there with Brad, and it's out for a goal kick. Ball knocked forward. It's Matthew. And here comes Buchanan. Inside is going to find Naldo. Back with Buchanan. Looking to drive forward, but in the end it's out for a throw to the Uprising. Salsa Balosar get the throw. Ball is inside. And well won there by Kimani. Here comes the Uprising breaking with speed. Good ball forward. Kerry against Fu. Fu wins. Fu in the box. 2 against 1. And Fu is forced to look back for some support. Finds it. Shot comes in. Tevon bubbles, but in the end gets onto it. Derek. Brown. Caught it. Jones. Brown. Gums. You can see the trigger for the press of the Salsa Ballers when the ball finds the feet of Matthew Brown. Jones lines up one and off the crossbar! Not too bad of an effort from Jarvis Jones at all. Tevon was beaten, but his best friend came to the rescue. Ball comes in. Partially controlled. Derek doesn't win there. Here comes Brad. Brad lumps it forward, looking for Naldo. Commander jumps with him. Commander wins the header. Trey comes. Trey finds Sanjay Harrigan. Harrigan. Good reverse pass through to Fu. Fu gets past 1. And a good ball forward again towards Sanjay. Sanjay turns. Sanjay can't get onto his right foot. And out for the time being. Here come Uprising again. It's Jones. Chips it forward. Good ball forward towards Fu and offside the signal. The referee says offside against Fu. Played forward by the Salsa Ballers. Straight back to the Uprising. It's going to be Salo. I don't know if this was on camera, but Brad, he had sat down there on the far side of the field. As here come the Uprising. Good ball across to Azav. Shot coming in is no trouble to the keeper. But Brad, he had sat down on the far side of the field while the Uprising were attacking. But as soon as Salo got the ball, he got up. So look at Brad went down in order to kill some time, to kill some momentum. It's Buchanan. Loses out, and it's a foul, says the referee Rose. Salo. Long ball forward. 1-3. Now it's Sanjay Harrigan. Harrigan looking to go down the line. So that's a turn back. He have need for company. It's Matthew Brown. Going all the way out wide towards Kimani. Now finds Carty. Adrian Carty. A good one too. And good interception in the end. Here come the Salsa ballers. It's Finley. Out wide. It's with Rakodi, I think. Now Naldo. And Naldo goes down. So does the player. The defender against him. Naldo puts his ball in and blocked. And now cleared by the Uprising. Fu. Derek. Back inside, and Neil wins his ball now. On a good ball out wide as well. He has options. Goes inside. On the flick there by, and look like that was Finley. And captain is Buchanan. Gets past Matthew Brown. Gets past Derek. Out wide to Brad. It's going to be the Salsa ball. So we're into the 79th minute of play, and the third change is going to be made by the Uprising as this ball is into the box. Shot comes in. Too high there from Finley. Not much control on the attempt there from Finley. It's going to be number 29 who's making his way onto the field for the Uprising in the form of we are looking up and down our team sheet, and we're not seeing a number 29. In the meantime, it's going to be Buchanan. Loses out. It's going to be Fu now. Fu gets past one easily. Fu inside to Javis. Javis a good through ball. Sanjay is in. Sanjay Harrigan to seal it. Sanjay makes it 3-0. Seals the deal. Game, set, and match. A very delightful ball from Javis Jones, and Sanjay Harrigan grabbing his first for the tournament. 3-0. 3-0. And no way back for the Uprising. It's going to be Fu making his way off the field. And I think that maybe Aaron Richardson, who's replaced him. The man Chapo, I believe. Aaron Rodgers, I believe, has come on to replace him. No, that's. So I'm not certain. Here comes Naldo in the meanwhile, looking to find Finley. This one is cleared. So waiting to see who the new player is for the Uprising. It's the Salsa Ballers. Down 3 goals to 0. Kerry, ball forward. It's cleared. Here comes the ball forward again. Sanjay is through again, but Sanjay is offside this time, says the referee. And we can see the big man is warming up. The big man, Kwani, is getting ready to come onto the field for the Salsa Ballers as a last-ditch effort. Eight to 2 minutes have been played. The Salo Gokaran is going to send this ball forward. Salo with a very long attempt, and a player goes down right on the edge of the area. Referee Rose. He's looking at something. I'm not exactly sure. This is going to be a free kick. I think it was in communication with the assistant referee over on the far side. Free kick to the Salsa Ballers. And they have so many options. They have Eric who can take it. Naldo, Finley. They have many, many options. Naldo steps away. So it's Eric and Finley over this one. It's like a bit of a chat the two Salsa Ballers players. There's a man under the wall for the Uprising. Will it be Finley? Will it be Eric? It's Eric! Ooh, that was not too far away. And his reaction says it all. Hands on the top of his head. That was a rocket of a strike and was not too far away from the top corner. Derek finds Sanjay. Sanjay Harrigan gets inside. Shot comes in off the back of the defender, no cleared. Only as far as Jones. Adrian Carty. Good ball out wide, looking for Danny Derrick. Derrick gets inside. Derrick puts a shot in. Derrick makes it 4-0. Very good work there by Danny Derrick. 4 goals to 0 for the Uprising. And a very, very good way to end this one here. 4 goals to 0 and nothing less than the Uprising deserve. The Uprising, here they come again. Jones recycles the play. Back with Matthew Brown. Gums. Brown. Jones. Carty. Good ball forward. Out the wide towards Zav. Zav puts it over the top, and Derek from about half a yard out puts it over the bar. And I have to say, we have seen too many of these here in this tournament so far. We've seen too many point-blank chances being missed. It's going to be Naldo. He's making his way off. Here comes the big man, Kwan. The number 30 for the Salsa Ballers. It's also going to be a change for the Uprising. Well, it was going to be a change as Kelly Pierre, the number 14. And now he's going to make his way on Pierre, replacing Zav. Eric. Won by Kimani Hodge. Matthew Brown is going to win the free kick, it looks like. Into the 88th minute of play, it's 4-0. Goals for Rennie and Fu, the two main goal scorers for the Uprising, as well as Sanjay Harrigan and Danny Derrick. Getting on the score sheet as well for the Uprising. 4-0. The Salsa Ballers not having the best show of themselves. Of course, missing a few big names. Of course, the man Donna, he's a very big miss for the Uprising. And of course, with Naldo not being 100%, they would have struggled, as the first bit of misplay at the back from the Uprising, with Kwan being offside, it was no issue. Back with Antoine. Now it's Trey. Trey Gums is going to find Matthew Brown. Brown looking for Harrigan. Well read there by Gokaran. In the end, it's out for a throw-in to the Uprising. Into the 89th minute of play. The Uprising just looking to seal this game out. It's Trey Gums. And referee's going to force him to go about 5 yards further upfield to retake this throw-in. It's Gums. Now Brown. Matthew Brown. Sanjay Harrigan. Out wide finds Pierre. Pierre gets past one, but a bit too heavy on the touch. Has to go back to Jarvis Jones. Jones. Hacked at a few times there, but the referee says play on. It's Brown. Chips it forward. Now it's going to find Sanjay. Ball coming across there, and a bit too heavy in the end, and just out of the reach of the player coming in there on the far side. I believe that was Derek looking for a second there. He has had two glorious opportunities and he scored one. Looking to add his second as the time ticks away. About 15 seconds away from the 90 being played, and the Salsa Ballers, it's Kerry Gokaran. As the Uprising still not done yet. Sanjay Harrigan. Harrigan, he has Derek on the far side. Harrigan ups instead to go backwards towards Pierre. Pierre. As it's going to be 3 minutes added on. 3 minutes added on by referee Rouse. Forward is going to find Brad. Brad down the line runs into trouble, and Jones finds Matthew Brown. Again, I really like the dynamic in the midfield between Matthew Brown and Jarvis Jones. The addition of Kimani Hodge as well as the development of Ashawn Hodge into a leader at the back has allowed for the Uprising to add another dynamic player into their midfield, of course, in Matthew Brown. It's out wide. It's with Carty. Adrian Carty is looking to get down the line. Now tries to send Derek running, but too heavy on the pass. That's out for a goal kick. Into the 92nd minute of 93 to be played. It's 4-0 for the Uprising. The Salsa Ballers having another disappointing showing, you have to say, with and accumulating their 7th loss of the season. And it's Sanjay Harrigan with a shot, and another good save by Tivon Richardson. And there he goes again, chasing down the man, running all the way out, and in the end it runs to the Uprising. Will he take the shot on? Chip comes in. Will it go in? No, it does not. Wasn't able to get it on, but some excitement there to end what's been a very exciting game. The Salsa Ballers, not only will they lose their 7th, but their goal difference will suffer a lot, as well as they're going to minus 16 on the goal difference, which is not very good. While the Uprising, with these 4 goals today, move their goal difference into the positive. They are now at +3 in the goal difference column. Pierre puts the ball in. This one is out for a corner. One last chance to add another goal. One last chance to put the icing on the cake. It's the Uprising. Tremendous game that has been played by the Uprising. And for them to have put that out without the main man, Javis Jones, having his best game, it shows how dangerous the Uprising are. Jones. Good ball in towards Kimani Hodge. Ball comes across, and Kimani has his first for the season. And that is the icing on the cake. 5-0. Very, very good work by the Uprising. And Kimani Hodge adding 1 to his tally. Coming up from center back, it was a good ball to the back post. And no mistake with the header back across the face of goal and beating Tivon Richardson for the 5th time today. Five goals to nil. The Uprising, they have run rampant today so far, especially in the second half. And that's going to be the whistle. That's going to be the final whistle from referee Rouse. Fantastic game played by the Uprising, winning some 5-0. Goals coming from Rene Thomas, the man Fu, Sanjay Harrigan, Danny Derrick, and finally, to put the icing on the cake, Kimani Hodge. Very, very good work by the Uprising. And for the Salsa Ballers, they have to go back to the drawing board for another time this season. They have not had their best showing at all this tournament. As still awaiting the player of the match, but coming up in just a few moments, it's going to be the Roaring Lions taking on the Diamonds FC. Coming up in what should be less than 5 minutes. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned as we have more football action coming right up.